wake up, Jacob. Got to wake up, Jacob.
Man for the youth man them, yeah. Bring out the scriptures them, yeah. Sing out the scriptures them, yeah. Fling out the scriptures them. Deuteronomy 28 are the curse. See them never read them, bro. Holy chosen people, holy.
Let's go to Exodus 20 and verse 8.
Wake up, Israel people, got to wake up and say.
The book of Exodus, chapter 20 and verse 8. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy.
Right.
6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work. But the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. Shalt not do any work, thou, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy cattle, nor thy stranger that is within thy gates.
Right.
Is the Most High made heaven and earth, the sea and all that in them is.
Go ahead.
And rested the seventh day. Wherefore the Most High blessed the Sabbath day and hallowed it.
No. This is how important the Sabbath day is. The Most High himself, after his days of creation, he rested on the seventh day and he blessed the Sabbath day. Give me Sirach 33 and 7 again. Because the Sabbath day is not like every other day. Like we know in Christianity, we were taught that Sunday is the Sabbath. But according to the scriptures, the seventh day, we know Sunday is not the seventh day. Sunday is the first day of the week. Right? So let's see what makes Sabbath day so special. And verse 7.
The book of Sirach, chapter 33, verse 7. Why doth one day excel another? When as all the light of every day in the year is of the sun.
Go ahead.
By the knowledge of the Most High, they were distinguished.
By the knowledge of the Most High, all these days are distinguished. Go ahead.
And he altered seasons and feasts.
Read on.
Some of them had he made high days.
Some of these days the Most High has made high days, meaning high holy days. Go ahead.
And hallowed them.
Right, that's where I get the word
and
high holy days, right? Go ahead.
Some had he made ordinary days.
And some of the days he made them ordinary days. Where can you find the high holy days of the Most High when you read the book of Leviticus chapter 23? He gives you all his high holy days, his chosen feasts. Right? So, the Sabbath, the seventh day, is a hallowed day that the Most High made a high holy day. It's not normal as the other days. Nor can somebody say, well, you know, I just work on Saturday, so I go in and keep my Sabbath on my day off. So this week it might be Monday, day off, so I'll keep the Sabbath then. I might keep it Wednesday, call it that my next week day off. No, you have to keep it on the seventh day. You can't do what we can't do our own thing. We have to follow the law to the letter, right? From there, we're going to the book of Exodus chapter 16, I think is what I want, and 23.
The book of Exodus chapter 16 and verse 23. And he said unto them, this is that which the Lord had said. Tomorrow is the rest of the holy Sabbath unto the Lord. Bake that which ye may bake, will bake today.
Right.
And seethe that ye will seethe.
Seed means to boil. So it means boil what you will boil. Bake what you will bake and boil what you will boil today. Meaning the day of preparation, the sixth day. Go ahead.
And that which remaineth for you to be kept until the morning.
Right. You have to lay up the food, put it away, and keep it for the morning. Go ahead.
And they laid it up till the morning, as Moses bade. And it did not stink.
It didn't
neither
spoil.
was there any worm therein.
It didn't find worms in the food. Read on.
And Moses said, eat that today, for today is a Sabbath unto the Most High.
Right.
Not find it in the field.
Right. He is talking about the manna. So he's showing you that we have to prepare for the Sabbath. We don't just, hey, the Sabbath coming in, well, let's make a little food. No, you can't cook on the Sabbath day. And to further expound on that, we go into the book of Exodus chapter 35 and we start at verse 2 and 3.
The book of Exodus chapter 35 verse 2. 6 days shall work be done. But on the 7th day there shall be to you an holy day. A Sabbath of rest to the Lord.
A Sabbath of rest unto the Most High. Go ahead.
Whosoever doeth any work, therein shall be put to death.
Anybody that doeth any work therein shall be put to death. Go ahead.
Ye shall kindle no fire throughout your habitations upon the Sabbath day.
Today, as Moses said in Exodus 16 and 23 downwards, we cannot kindle any fire to cook. As we read earlier, bake what you will bake today and seethe that you will seethe, and what is left over lay up to be had on the morning. Right? So we cannot cook food on the Sabbath. Does this mean we can heat the food up in the microwave or in the toaster oven or in the oven? Can we hot this food up?
No.
Anybody?
No.
No, we cannot. We cannot hot the food up. You have to eat the food as it is. Room temperature. It's not going to kill you. You can't make a cup of tea. If you so desire to have tea on the Sabbath, you boil your water and put it in the thermos before the Sabbath comes in and you'll have your water there. There's no boiling of these things and cooking on the Sabbath. You can't light the stove to cook anything, right? From there, we go into the book of Nehemiah, chapter 10 and verse 31.
You didn't want Numbers 15, 32?
Oh, we're going back there. That's not. Give me the Numbers 15 first. As
the book of Numbers.
On the Sabbath, what happens?
Numbers chapter 15, verse 32. The children of Israel were in the wilderness. They found a man that gathered sticks upon the Sabbath day.
So on the here comes the Sabbath day around, he outside picking up sticks to go and light fire. Read on.
And they that found him gathering sticks brought him unto Moses and Aaron,
right,
and unto all the congregation, and they put him in ward,
right,
because it was not declared what should be done to him.
And when they say they put him in ward, they lock him up basically. They restrained him. So they put him in ward and they had to find out what would be done to this person because it's something that had never been done before, right? Go ahead.
And the Most High said unto Moses, the man shall be surely put to death, and all the congregation shall stone him with stones.
Right.
And all the congregation both brought him without the camp with stones, and he died, as the Lord commanded Moses.
As Yahawah commanded. So people nowadays would think that the Most High has now gone soft. He's no longer putting people to death for disregarding his commandments. Who they call Jesus, his name is Yahawashi. He actually kept the Sabbath himself.
That's right.
His disciples kept the Sabbath after him, after his death.
That's right.
You understand? Even when you read Revelation, John was on the Lord's day is the Sabbath. He was on the Lord's day meditating. So how could they say that he do away with it? You understand? Yahawashi himself came and said, think not that I am come to destroy the law of the prophets. I'm not come to destroy but to fulfill. Before heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law till all be fulfilled. Right. So this law is still here, perpetuating. It can't get away from it.
Right.
Right? So from there we go into Nehemiah 10 and 31.
The book of Nehemiah chapter 10 and verse 31. And if the people of the land bring ware or any victuals on the Sabbath day to sell, that we might not buy it of them on the Sabbath, or on
we will not buy it of them then?
On the Sabbath.
We will not buy it of them on the Sabbath day, because on the Sabbath day there's no buying or selling.
Or on the holy day.
You understand? Holy days, go ahead.
And that we would leave the 7th year and the exaction of every debt.
Right, because if 7 years pass and you had loaned somebody some money and they can't pay back within that 7 years, you have to write off that debt. You can't go and ask them for the money again, right? From there, we go into Jeremiah 17 and start at verse 20.
Jeremiah chapter 17 and verse 21.
Done.
Thus saith the Most High, take heed to yourselves and bear no burden on the Sabbath day.
Bear no burdens on the Sabbath day. Go ahead.
Nor bring it in by the gates of Jerusalem.
Done. We done.
Neither carry forth a burden out of your houses on the Sabbath day. Any work, but hallow ye the Sabbath day as I commanded your fathers.
So let me say we just walking outside on the Sabbath and we have a little bag of garbage inside. You know, we just put the garbage in the plastic bag we get from the groceries. And the rubbish truck come in. Can I just take the bag and just throw it in the rubbish truck?
No.
On the Sabbath day?
No.
But I want my house to be clean.
You're supposed to do that long before. And
we can't do that. We can't carry. This is twofold. It's on a spiritual level and on a physical level. On the physical level, we can't take bags and stuff and carry it out of our house burdens. But also on a spiritual level, we can't let the burdens of this world. We can't be worried about somebody kicking in the door to give the coronavirus shot on the weekend when you have the Sabbath, or you're studying Shirley down the road who cussed you yesterday and you want to go and deal with she as the Sabbath done. You have to let go all these things. You have to cast off all these burdens on the Sabbath day. Right?
I have this precept in Jeremiah chapter 13 and verse 21.
Yes, go ahead.
God, they will show the prophets, and then if the people then come and sell and thing and they want to sell, the prophet will beat them.
Yeah, he said beat them up real bad.
He said, then I testify against them that said unto them, why lodge about the wall? Because they will be outside the gates of the wall to come in to sell, right?
Exactly. They set it up right next to the wall. That is correct.
Yeah. He said, if he do so again, I will lay hands on you.
You see, you know we are sitting there, you don't want to put my hands on you, you know. This is what you say, I will lay hands on all you.
I would lay hands on all you. For from that time forth, they came no more on the Sabbath. After that, after that, they came back to no more Sabbath licking.
Hey, I tell you, Nehemiah was grimy.
Where are you from?
The book of
Nehemiah 13.
13 and 21?
21, done.
Yeah. So if you come back the next Saturday, still.
Yeah. He beating them bad.
Yeah.
Right? From there, let's go to Leviticus chapter 23, verse 2.
The book of Leviticus chapter 23 and verse 2. Speak unto the children of Israel and say unto them concerning the feasts of the Most High,
right,
which ye shall proclaim to be holy convocations, even these are my feasts.
Right. These feasts of the Lord, they are holy convocations, meaning gathering. We're supposed to come together as a congregation. Right? Go ahead.
6 days shall work be done. But the 7th day is the Sabbath of rest.
The 7th day is the Sabbath of rest. What?
And holy convocation.
The Sabbath is also a holy convocation. A convocation is something like what we're doing right now. Everybody come together to learn how to keep the Sabbath in honesty and in truth. Go ahead.
Ye shall do no work therein. It is the Sabbath of the Most High in all your dwellings.
It's the Sabbath of the Most High in all your dwellings. Let's go to the book of Isaiah chapter 58 and verse 13.
The book of Isaiah chapter 58 and verse 13. Turn away thy foot from the Sabbath, from doing thy pleasure on my holy day. Call the Sabbath a delight.
Call it a what?
A delight.
A delight.
Yeah.
The holy of the Most High. Honorable, and shalt honor him. Not doing thine own ways, nor finding thine own pleasure, thine own words.
So on the Sabbath, we can't do what we feel like doing. We can't do things that are pleasurable to us. We can't sit down whole day and watch Lifetime on the Sabbath. We can't do these things. We can't speak our own words. They call in Mary down the road and Mavis to talk about Shirley. You can't do these things. These are not of the Most High. Finish it up? Eschatology is the study of the end times. Right? So I want Isaiah 66 and verse 22.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 66 and verse 22. For as the new heavens and the new earth, which I will make, shall remain before me, said Yahawah, so shall your seed and your name remain.
So, Sister Lorna, this is in the end times, right? This is when the earth is being remade anew with the kingdom, right? You following? All right, watch this now. Give me verse 23 now.
Verse 23, and it shall come to pass that from one new moon to another, and
from one new moon to another,
and from one Sabbath to another,
and from one what?
From one Sabbath to another.
So what does this mean? In the kingdom, we have to keep the what, Sister Lorna? We have to keep the Sabbath. This is in the kingdom. This didn't come yet. In the kingdom, we have to keep the Sabbath. From one Sabbath to another. What we want to do?
Shall all flesh come to worship before me, said Yahawah. And they shall go forth and look upon the carcasses of the men that have transgressed against me. For their worm shall not die, neither shall their fire be quenched, and there shall be an abhorring unto all flesh.
So this is what we're going to do on the Sabbath in the kingdom. We go in and look upon all those that have transgressed the laws of the Most High, and see the flames and the worms eating them out while they yet live.
Man.
Sabbath in the kingdom.
That's the Sabbath.
Right? Yeah, that is the Sabbath right there.
Book of Exodus, chapter 31 and verse 16. Wherefore the children of Israel shall keep the Sabbath to observe the Sabbath. The children of Israel shall keep the Sabbath.
Go ahead.
To observe the Sabbath throughout their generations. For a perpetual covenant.
That goes everlasting. That's why in the kingdom, we have to keep the Sabbath there too. It have no getting away. We have to keep that Sabbath. Better you start now and get it down packed. And you have to go in that fire and what people come and watch you burn. Alright? Read on.
Verse 17. It is a sign between me and the children of Israel forever.
You know they buy, you don't lie, look at the signs all the time. Got to wake them Wake up my brother, are the only chosen people, holy nation. Wake up Israel people, got to wake up. Wake up and stay strong.
Hey wake up Jacob, hey wake up Jacob. Got to wake up Jacob.
Chant for the youth man them, yeah. Bring out the scriptures them, yeah. Sing out the scriptures them, yeah. Fling out the scriptures them. Deuteronomy 28 are the curse. See them never read them verse in the church. Tell the pastor, heaven and a place on a bastard. Done me them. Remember them time when we used to go to church with a heavy double mind. But now me know the truth, so me telling you, but them not telling you. Wake up my brother, are the only chosen people, holy nation. Wake up Israel people, got to wake up. Wake up and stay strong.
Hey wake up Jacob, hey wake up Jacob. Got to wake up Jacob.
Them never know me coulda pull them script. Make your pastor sweat on top the pulpit. Them don't care about nothing about them tight basket. And my people suffer on the outside. I say oh yeah. We did read about them in the book of Isaiah. 56 bout 10, taking notes one time with a pen. Tell your truth, cause we just can't pretend. Make a black man repent with a real doctrine. Free doctrine, yeah, this not a church thing. No money spent, so we have a little message to record and send. See them laws, what we keeping it is more than 10. Never descend from Ham, we the descend from Shem. We not no African man, we are the Enlightment. Wake up my brother, are the only chosen people, holy nation. Wake up Israel, people got to wake up. Wake up and stay strong.
Hey, wake up Jacob. Hey,
wake up my brother, are the only chosen people, holy nation. Wake up Israel, people got to wake up. Wake up and stay strong.
Hey, wake up Jacob. Hey, wake up Jacob. Got to wake up Jacob.
Wake up my brother, are the only chosen people, holy nation. Wake up Israel, people got to wake up. Wake up and stay strong.
Hey, wake up Jacob. Hey, wake up Jacob. Got to wake up Jacob.
Wake up my brother, are the only chosen people, holy nation. Wake up Israel, people got to wake up. Wake up and stay strong.
Hey, wake up Jacob. Hey, wake up Jacob. Got to wake up Jacob.